right, here we go now, baby. Monday Night Football. The San Francisco 49ers playing host to the Carolina Panthers. Feels weird seeing the Panthers on a Monday Night Football game, but here we are with our three best bets for the game. Before we get into those, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button right down there. Okay, I'm going to hit lead off for us, and you're goddamn right. I'm taking the Panthers to cover this spread at +7. I think this is too many points to give the Panthers. They've improved quite a bit. This isn't the same old Panthers, but check out this trend, guys, for the San Francisco 49ers. They are 1-11 against the spread in games after an outright win since the start of last season. This team is horribly inconsistent. 0-4 outright record in their last 4 games after a win this season. So they're having a lot of trouble stringing together strong performances. This is the biggest Panthers regular season game in a very, very long time. Prime time, they're in contention for a playoff spot. You'd have to go back to prime Cam Newton days for the last time the Panthers were in a regular season game with this much meaning. And I don't think the moment is too big for them here, guys. This team's only a couple weeks removed from going into Lambeau and beating the Green Bay Packers as a massive underdog in that game. And this is a team that's been playing up to the competition, 7-2 against the spread as an underdog here in 2025. And here's the thing, the 49ers defense has not been good here lately. They're getting killed specific to the last 3 games, near the bottom of the league in yards per play allowed. They can't get stops on third down. They are not stopping teams in the red zone. All those injuries are finally catching up to them. It is about time. They have the lowest quarterback pressure percentage in the NFL with the fewest sacks. Don't be surprised if Bryce Young has a good game here and starts to change that narrative around him a little bit. Too many points to give the Panthers. I don't know if they can win it outright, but I think they're going to be competitive and stay inside of 7 points. Okay, let's go to Jingles. Your favorite prop of the game. What are you looking at?
Living in the world of receiver prop total overs in this sub 30 market. And here we are, +7 dog. Xavier Legette over 24.5 receiving yards, -110 for time recording, widely available. Bryce Young last week set a franchise record for yards last game versus the Falcons. And now he gets to face a defense that just allowed the single game record for most completions in a game to Jacoby Brissett, and a defense that's allowed 114 points over the last 4 games. There could also be 2 more linebackers out on this San Francisco defense that's been riddled with injuries all year. Xavier Legette last week, 8 targets, second on the team behind McMillan, finished with 4 catches, 83 yards, and a touchdown. He had a hip injury that held him out of OT, but he was back at full practice this week and will be the number 2, number 3 receiver with Jalen Coker. There's another big swing angle here, and I think it's just fading this San Francisco defense that might not be giving much points up in the red zone last week. I think just 22, despite Jacoby Brissett throwing for almost 500 yards. All 3 wide receivers for Carolina, McMillan, Jalen Coker, and Legette, to get 50 yards, which they did last week, paying 30-1. Obviously, you're hoping for some quick negative game script because Carolina does like to run the ball. But once that goes out the window, Bryce Young's got to throw, and San Francisco is shown to give up big yardage. Michael Wilson last week, who we bet on, had a monster game, 180-something yards. I know everyone's going to want to reach for Tedero McMillan, which isn't a bad angle, but Legette here at the low number 24.5 is where my money's going here, Joe.
Okay, my favorite player prop for the game. I'm going to target 49ers tight end George Kittle to go over his receiving yard number of 55.5 because the Carolina Panthers are god awful against the tight end position. They're allowing an average of 65 yards per game to tight ends, which is one of the worst marks in the NFL. They're allowing an average of 12.3 yards per catch to tight end, so we could get a couple big chunk ones here. And we got to love what we saw from Kittle last week with Brock Purdy back at QB. A perfect 6 catches on 6 targets for 67 yards, baby. He had 84 yards a week before that against the Rams as well. Some notable tight end numbers against the Panthers this season. Jawan Johnson went for 92. Darren Waller went for 78. Trey McBride went for 78. So don't be surprised to see Kittle have a big game and stuff that stat sheet a little bit on Monday Night Football. I still just feels so weird seeing the Panthers on Monday Night Football, but I'm going to back them. I think they have a good showing there in San Francisco. Okay, there you have it. Our best bets for Monday Night Football. Enjoy the game. Best of luck with your bets, and we'll see you right back here on the Covers YouTube channel for all the NFL Thanksgiving Day action, baby.